If Kanye has one fan, it's me. If Kanye has no fans, it's because I'm dead.
I like the one where he's like, he made graduation.
He made graduation, but have you heard graduation?
Your honor.
It's like someone in like a mental hospital. He made jacket and everything.
Yep.
But he made graduation.
But I was talking with Larry about it, and I still think the only reason graduation is good is because of the production, which I'm sure he had a hand in, but still.
The only reason what year is that from? Graduation.
06
like,
maybe?
Yeah, I mean, everything made in 06 that was popping back then should be popping now. I mean, it was like, that was like, well, how many years ago?
It was 07.
07.
That was crazy long ago. That was like a nostalgic album for all of us.
This is a bit of a hot take, but I feel like a lot of credit nowadays goes to the to the production process.
It almost all is. I mean, those are the actual...
Like, that's where all the
that was a
talents-
bad freaking take. Ye made all the music himself. He actually mastered all of it too. And
tell him the facts, sis.
Me with the facts.
I think production is where all like most of the work is.
That is not. That's
like
a real
Playboy
thing.
Cardi.
It is literally. It is.
Yeah,
I'll say right now, Playboy Cardi.
This is how you need to think about it. As
Say
a
right now,
rapper,
Pokeballer.
no, as a rapper, your voice is basically an instrument. So you're one layer of an instrument to go on an entire production, which is so many different instruments. That's how I think about it.
True. I have a better. Here's my take. I think that the rapper's voice, or like anyone's voice, is big enough is the platform. Because if you think about a beat, a beat could be good, but it's not going to get the attention it would have if you had some Joe Schmo on it versus
So it's like the biggest instrument.
Dude,
Yeah,
when it comes to rap and when it comes to like the business in rap, image takes hold of a lot. Like the image and the sound. You guys know Playboy Cardi. Playboy Cardi without his like whole vamp image and look. Like if Playboy Cardi was dressing in like some fucking regular like V-neck t-shirt and some other shit, bro, it would not have the same amount of hype as it would be when he's
It's
like
really weird though.
Rick Owens and like fucking he's like fucking dropping off on a fucking Tonka. It's like fucking crazy
Like a
fucking
baby.
live shows and shit. Dude, like all of the whole image.
I somewhat agree with you, but I
everything.
somewhat don't. Because think about it. What image does Kendrick Lamar have?
A
Nothing.
humble rapper.
He wears like a white t-shirt.
He wears white t-shirt.
Yeah, he wears a white t-shirt.
He wears
But he does have, like-
he wears jorts. He wears jorts and like high
Wears
socks
jorts,
and
yeah.
like
sandals.
think about Kanye shows up in like a fucking Roblox outfit.
That's true. He wears giant ass boots even in like the hottest weather.
At
It's just
some
shock
point, the
factor.
music speaks for itself over image.
Well, yeah. I mean, image plays into it though. You got to be
in
different.
instances like that, but like, okay, music with Kanye, those are different levels. I assume because Cardi's like pretty simple in my opinion.
People usually fall into whatever culture they're making music in, anyways, to look like that part, sort of. Because when you're in rap in that culture, it's music, fashion, everything is tied together.
All it is, sometimes it's like convincing the people who listen to you that it's what they're listening to is the best. And then they just follow. Like, I mean, dude, so many people follow shit online for no fucking reason. And then,
yeah, like why the fuck are you guys listening right now?
yeah.
Like why are you audience?
Like,
What gives?
Like, what's stopping you from learning
What's
how to
your
like
effing-
program
what's your-
and
what-
like,
what's
and like change the
problem?
world?
Yeah, go
You're listening to
outside.
this.
Stop listening right now. Leave. Don't come. Actually, go ahead. Come back. Wait, I'm sorry.
Come back. Sorry.
Wait, come back and use group chat code.
Hey,
10.
come back.
Use code group 10. Gamer stuff.
I think like the space that we're in now, especially with music, is really hard for someone to kind of like music moves just as fast nowadays in and out of popularity as like
I hate that, dude.
memes and stuff like that.
I hate it.
The Beatles were around for 1 billion years.
Huh?
What? What did you say?
Home run.
The Beatles.
I was like, who
said
The Beatles have been around.
Where'd you
No, but
go?
I'm talking about like modern stuff because even like,
Yeah, I
dude,
know.
you could be walking in like a store and you're listening to music like Christmas music that was like released years and years and years ago, and then you're looking at today's music and it's just not sustainable or it's just easily pushed out for other songs.
Well,
You know?
okay, here's
right
my
now-
question. Here's my question to you. Do you think Mariah Carey's "All I Want for Christmas Is You" was like a fucking blockbuster back in whenever the fuck she made it?
Yeah.
Because I
Yes,
don't think
do.
so.
I think
Yeah, I
it
do.
It was.
It definitely was.
That's why
It
it's
was
a
bigger
staple.
back
That's why
then.
it's a staple now in like all music now. Like
Mhm.
you know,
I don't think so. I don't think it was like popping.
What's
like
your?
that.
Well,
what's
don't
your?
think it all you want,
Don't
buddy.
think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about Lil Pump, D-Rose?
D-Rose, put it on our wrist. D-Rose,
Actually,
D-Rose.
I
I hate
D-Rose.
Heroes.
I don't know if it's because of like short form content or just the world getting faster and faster or what.
Listen,
no,
it's
pretty
much
how
that.
shit
It's like
phases out so
every
quickly,
fucking
dude.
entertainment source is like fast food. Every entertainment source.
I hate it. I really do hate it.
Things getting shorter and shorter and more stimulating.
Dude.
It's so bad.
Me on TikTok watching a Family Guy episode with like someone like spreading out like
someone cutting soap and playing like Subway Surfer.
It's like an ASMR. What is this?
Or the
splooge
mobile
called?
game. The mobile game.
Splunky doinks.
It like
It's
ruins
literally-
your brain. It like actually
It's
ruins
like
your brain. It turns it to mush.
Subway Surfers, Family Guy, and then somebody talking with subtitles
Somebody like
bouncing in
cutting
the
a
middle.
piece of wood and it's like, all right, today we're gonna be eating, and then somebody's playing with like a Tonka toy and like a fucking tech deck and like
I
GTA
feel like it all
5
started.
drifting.
It all started with mukbangs.
Did it?
What?
No,
I think so.
No.
You know, all those mobile
so.
games that started.
No.
Yeah, there was like the knife game where you flip the knife, you bounce it up in the air and it cuts down on a bunch of
I think
stuff.
it's TikTok because they started off very short. Because TikTok was
Vine.
Yeah.
What about Vine?
yeah, well, yeah, it started off
Well,
like that. Yeah,
no,
Vine.
but
even a viral Vine would last for a year. Like,
So here's the
Shit
thing
would
with
be
like
funny for so
Vine,
long.
dude. Vine and YouTube were at the same time. Where
Yeah,
like YouTube
wait.
was the long form of content, and then Vine was the other form of content. So it's like there's like when we were having all of those like outlets of like media, we knew we were going to Vine for short form. But there are some people in this world that have literally only been raised starting off of like TikTok.
Like,
so they're used
that's
to
fucked up.
They're
That's why
short,
YouTube is putting shorts down because
Yes.
everybody's like used to the short like 6-second videos.
No, it's
of,
because
like,
they've seen they've seen it happen before, and they're like, okay, time to capitalize. We missed it the first time, we won't miss it this time.
Yeah, like Vine was not around in 2008 when YouTube or 2006 when YouTube started, right? YouTube
Yes.
was like that crazy fucking thing. So you like are used to like any sort of length of video. Rather than
what is it? Grunk?
Vine.
Think about how like there's so many vines that we can like recite from memory and like say, but I can't even think of like a single TikTok. Yeah, like I can't think of a single TikTok like that.
I can.
Only a spoonful.
Okay. There is. Wow, look at all them chickens.
Yeah, but there's no like classics. There's no like cult classic.
And here's
TikTok.
why. Here's why.
no.
It's because the competition for viral content is at higher than it's ever been.
It's the
ever.
highest.
because
This is the most
Every
saturated market in the
motherfucker
world.
on the planet has a viral video nowadays.
I
Because
remember I was
one
in.
comes after another and it just keeps you keep and
There's
it's just
no
like,
substance though. It's
yeah.
like there's literally a cycle. I saw some video from some like YouTube analyst who like just analyzes content, does nothing else with his life because he's a loser.
Damn.
But-
What the fuck?
But he was talking about. I'm kidding. He's a nice guy. He was talking about like people are already getting tired of like this recycled version of like saturated content that's like super. It has no substance. People eventually want something to mean something to them. So he thinks that like there's going to be a big flip soon,
Yes.
where YouTube makes a big comeback with longer form content.
That is
there will
why,
be.
longer form content, podcasts, they're starting to rise up more. I mean, people.
because people actually want that. I want that. I don't want to
Dude,
see.
I want that too,
another
dude.
7-second video.
But I also
you have to remember,
kinda
listen,
like,
listen,
I'm
listen,
not gonna
listen,
lie,
listen.
late night watching random stupid shit like that. It's kind of funny.
It is.
Yeah, I like
It is a graph. We start. There are these young kids who are watching these fucking videos that are like, like super stimulating, and they're gonna grow up and they're gonna get tired of that, and it's a repeating process
Okay.
that has always happened.
I have a very good way of putting this into imagery of real time what's happening. Look at the process of the iPhones or all phones in general. They started big, they kept progressively getting smaller, and now we're getting big again. It's the same thing with video duration. You're starting really long and then you go really small and then you're getting bigger again because people are they're not seeing much use in the smaller videos. You're going to get
I don't
bored.
think it's getting
coincidence.
smaller, Nick.
That thing's going to get big. What?
Mine is pretty big.
Well, you can see my own face in my own thing. Do you see
oh
that?
my god, look at it! I see. Yeah, look at your little face in that little reflection. What the hell?
It's like a